Hey, yo, what up, YouTube? We are going to talk a little more about the Axe for Nergal. It is a really enlightening poem, I think. But, did I translate all of it? Well, transliterate and paraphrase for you all of it? No. I purposely make mistakes to see if anybody watching knows and can point it out. Not yet. But, there's another reason too. Well, it is very disturbing the double meaning of lines 10 through 16, which I did the Sumerian pronunciations for, but I didn't explain in English. Well, let's just start with my trans paraphrasings. All right. Now, the more agreed upon scholars would say something more like this. Nirutalu, the son of merchant Lugu has had this tin axe made for Nergal. Its wooden part is of arganum tree. Its stone part is of antasura, a stone which has no equal. The arm of the man who strikes it will never get tired. Now 10 through 16. Should it break, I will repair it for Nergal. Should it disappear, I will replace it for him. May Nergal look after me during my life, and may he provide me with clean water in the underworld after my death. Hold on. I left those religious beliefs out. I think he is not talking about that. Something else more disturbing about what he will do to make that magic power of the axe continue. Some people right now, if they speak up freely, are disappeared by CCP. There's your dysfunctionology analogy, right? So how would you repair this magic of the axe? Well, you would do something to your slaves to make sure they never spoke up again. Something very cruel. I'm not going to make a poet double meaning of it. It'd be really kind of like saying you're going to do violence on people. And the point of my story times has been, no, that's not right. Turn the other cheek is better. Right? Okay. All right, I'm off script. It's always better that way, right? Don't say right so much. I'm getting corrected on that. All right. So I did, paraphrasings to make context clearer. Like the historical reality of cuneiform production is extremely labor intensive. Now, the scribes are not slaves, they're left handed people. Hey guys. And did you catch that one? Hint, hint. Purposeful mistake. Easy one too, right? Hint. All right, no, okay. Here, I'll just read mine again. Nebuchadnezzar, son of Mercher Lugu his slaves made magic axe. Now, slaves and magic, no, that's not in the Sumerian form. But he's saying it's a special powered thing. And reality is, yeah, slaves dug the clay, mixed it, baked it, all of it. Could never read it, had no clue. Well, if they knew it, they wouldn't be so easily deceived, would they? And who can read in ancient Sumer? You have to be very super elite wealthy, right? You have to have a bunch of slaves to make you stuff to read. So I add that because we need that context to put ourselves back in that time. It is way too easy to assume, well, the way we've done things, it's better. They must have been barbarians. Whoa, whoa. Did you just hear the poem? They're pretty smart. Smart enough to trick scholars. They're just literally spewing it back at you. I don't know. Disbelieve all. That which we know. So that's what we don't know. So it's lesson. What we don't know, we don't know. All right, so I figured out the Argonum. No biggie. But they don't know Ontosaurus don't either. And the creative fantasy author in me says, okay, if I was going to make it, I'd choose a meteorite chunk, or, that is to say, primitive natural phenomenon of steel. Can't prove it, but I think looking at meteorites, it was the, wait, what's the word? I don't know, the motivation. It's not what I wrote here. Where is it? Oh, yeah. To discover how to make steel. And now that we have steel, it's very strong. Just like the meteorite. But, I have not looked up ancient Hebrew names of meteorite or any stones or Phoenician. If I come across it one day, I'll just quickie do it for you. Right? Because I am not micro-focused on any of my studies. I'm the macro man. And what else? Okay, I'm going to skip the drug references for you, but they're in there. I changed one of the stones to rock, right? Such as the servitude of an addiction. And that's as much I'll say, okay? No more hints. All right. And then, my power vocabulary word, indefatigable, is of the cocked hat to fictional literary character, Horatio Hornblower, who did observe upon his majesty's, technically at that time. Well, now we got a her, but then it was his majesty's ship, Indefatigable. All right, the Indy. 3 times I just cocked my hat. I said, please, right? Like, well, women. All right, but like a little more on 11 through 16. Like, I know, and everybody can see, Nergara is Nergal, and those cuneiforms, they do not read Nergaru, Nergara. No, they have a pronoun for something. And we know that this particular theological belief, the Sumerian religion, what the Hebrews said about it in their writing. So, will you get clean water to cleanse yourself in the underworld? The other side says no. And we all decided, well, the Judeo-Christian beliefs, including Muslims. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to do one more For Nergal video somehow. We got... It's just the philosophical musings, though. Less transliteration, like translation, paraphrasing, preserving the double meaning, allusions that the literal translation has lost. And that is a big no-no to me. Or, hold up. Sig ga chu mu un nana to me. Nana is, I think that's the water. Okay, that's enough. Dude, but you're almost at 12 minutes. You guys don't want to listen to the beat I can monetize for 12 minutes, right? I don't know, maybe I'll just upload this right away.